Hey guys, so this is a Layer 1X community space. I've just started it. I'm just doing some invites, getting people possibly into the chat. So this is going to be, I think it is live on YouTube, Facebook, Kick, and Twitter, or X as it's now known. So there is a possibility I can go live on more channels, but for now I'm just doing those four. And hopefully we're going to get some people jumping up. So I'm just going to get 1 second just to get the links out and share it. And if you want to share it, feel free. If you just share the Twitter link, that's the main one where people jump in from. But so yeah, so far I'm just going to share this link. Mr. Crypto Walker is in the house.
Hey, there we are. Found how to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. So I'm just figuring it all out now. Oh, hey, we've got Escobar. Escobar's coming in the house as well.
Oh, and I might have been able to get the other Mark on board.
Ah, nice. Nice.
He's probably just making a coffee as well.
Yeah, we had to get the coffee in.
Like, yeah, you gotta have the coffees.
Look at
that. Look, I'm not on the coffees. I'm on the green health juice.
This is coffee. Oh yeah, you're the I should be on that. This
I'm
is
on
like
the green health juice, and it's hard to get. It's hard to get through because I've overdosed on the cayenne pepper.
You said you were going to send me the recipes and everything for that as well. I want to.
Oh yeah, I'll write it down and then
In fact, I'm going to move my screen because I'm looking in the wrong direction. Yeah. So I don't know how long I'll do this space for, but I was speaking to a few people the other day, and because I think I said in maybe the last space I wanted to do like a space like live until launch, but it's kind of impossible because trying to tee that up with community members so you can literally keep this live space going for what, like 200 I don't know, like for 10 days. So what I was thinking was before, so we launch TGEs on the 2nd. So what I was thinking was Saturday. So basically go live Saturday when I wake up. Sunday, I've Monday off work. So like do 3 days. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right up until TGE on Tuesday. So see how many people we can get in that space.
Is that Monday off? So you got the finger on the button?
Maybe. Well, it's the day before, isn't it? So, but I thought because I know on the TGE on the day. Escobar thought he was joining the audience. He didn't realize he's come up on camera.
Yeah, no, you can join Escobar. All good.
Yeah,
anyone.
No, you can speak if you want to. If you don't want to speak, that's fine. But you can't. If you open your mic, you're on the stream. Turn your camera on, dude. You're fully doxed. We know who you are.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's right. I was supposed to put a mask on.
Yeah, some people do, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, I'll actually put a link into my Twitter. So see how it comes up there live on X.
Yeah.
Now I think that is showing
that's on Twitter.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that it's because I'm logged in under my own account. That's why I'm showing up top here. Like, I think some random person that's listening probably isn't going to be. I'm not going to be popping up at the top, am I? Very unlikely.
Yeah, and then you don't want to leave it on again in case you like start stripping off. Or
do you know what? Right, I use this software called OBS, and go live or record or go live. They're one over the top of each other, and I press go live by accident, but it's a pain because when you press go live, you instantly go live on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and Twitter. So even when you press stop, I've got to log into each of them accounts to delete the video because it's already there and it's already there so people can see it.
Yeah, you got to go through and delete them all.
Yeah, so the other day I were doing I did a few videos the other day, and I were doing the videos, and I'm always making mistakes, so I'm forever stopping it and redoing it. And one of them I'd gone live. And it's me recording a video, and it had gone wrong. I'm like, damn shit. And then I'm like, realized I'm live, so then I've got to go into each of these platforms and delete each one. So
that's the same with me. With got a bit too excited on the keyboard and pressed something else, and all this, it's gone to a total different screen. I don't know what I've pressed. Going, fuck, jeez.
Where are you? So if anyone wants to join the live stream, or if anyone just wants to listen, then that's the link on Twitter. We've got Skip.
Yeah, I'll see if I can share it.
Yeah. Anyone that wants to share the link, share it to get as many people as we can. This is going to be cool.
Where is it?
So you can share. You can either share the invite link, or you can share the link, the Twitter link, the broadcast. So if you open your Twitter up and you see the stream, you can share that. I've not shared it yet.
Yeah, that's what I thought I could. Oh, here we go.
Skippy is in the house.
How you doing, guys?
How you doing?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. How you doing? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm on the phone now. I didn't know I'd go straight onto the camera, but that's all right.
You can turn the camera off. You don't have to be on camera. Like you can.
I like to be on camera, mate. I'm a handsome fella, so that's all right.
Yeah. Nah,
here we go. Good. Post this. Yeah, I got it to post.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm just gonna post it as well.
Yeah, get a few people on board, and then I'll see if I can copy the link here. There we go.
So who's on, guys?
Getting excited. I'll put this.
Who's on the stream now?
So there's obviously me. Hang on, I'm trying to bring someone else in. So Escobar's on the stream, but I don't think he meant to be on the stream. I think he thought he would just join in on Twitter or something. He was clicking the link to watch it on Twitter, but then he's jumped in, but he's not speaking. So it's just myself. It's myself, yourself, Walker, Escobar, who may or may not speak. Who knows?
Yeah, how's it going, Skippy?
How's it going, brother? Yeah, Escobar, he's only good in games, mate. He's the silly champion.
He's the king.
He's the king of the games, yeah.
Playing a game, yeah.
So, Psycho, how are we doing, mate? Are we already, can we get onto the app or still not? Connect our X wallet?
Nah, I think first said it's going to be Monday. It's just the people that got in. I think it's just the people that got in.
Yeah.
The first 100, wasn't it?
Yeah, at the moment the wallet connects, but then just says the wallet's reached its limit, and that's where it goes.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, because it's
yeah. I mean that's new though, because I weren't even seeing that at one point.
Yeah, it wouldn't even let you press the button, but now it lets you press the button, and then just says the limit's reached.
So I'm on now. Wait, I'll close this other one.
We're getting closer and closer. It lets you press the button.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Skipper, you disappeared then for a sec.
No, yeah, I was on the phone and I thought I'd go to the PC and then I could see it a little bit better. But
it's night time for Skippy.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, mate, it's 5 o'clock in the morning AM.
Wow,
you guys Aussies, right? You're all from Australia, right?
Yeah, Perth. Yeah, Walker's Perth. I don't know. I'm not sure. Escobar's from the UK, I think. I'm pretty sure.
My family lives in Mandurah, mate. Do you know that? Just off Perth, about an hour.
Yeah. I've worked down in Mandurah quite a few times.
Yeah, Mandurah's nice, mate. I love it.
Yeah, I've been down there on the the old tinnies, the metal boats, and like been going down the canals and like dolphins coming up at the side. It's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it
The
is.
old mosquitoes love to get you at night time
Yeah, they do.
in Mandra.
Yeah. Escobar, I'm just wondering about how many L1X coins would it take you to come on camera and talk and show yourself?
4.
Give him silly points, mate. XP.
The Zealy points. He doesn't need
Yeah.
any more XP points. That could. Do you know what? Oh my god, he's put 100,000. Dude, you can stay on the back. You're not coming up. 100,000 L1X coins.
Yeah,
Is
this a secret, Kevin?
It could be. This could be in the Zealy quest, couldn't it? Coming on a live space. What's it worth to you? How many L1X coins do you need? How many XP points do you need to come on a live space?
Hey guys, shall I share a secret with you guys?
Yeah, there's only us watching and anyone else that tunes in. So
that's
fire
fine.
away.
I can tell you guys. You're talking about L1X coins. I'll give you guys 3 guesses how much I have.
3 guesses. More than I've got, I reckon.
I just tell you guys. I got
120.
32,800,000,000 and something 405 million. So 32 billion tokens I have, mate.
That'd be pretty special.
You don't believe me, eh?
Is that in Shibu?
Have you been buying one of these dodgy L1X coins and just seen what happens to it?
Something happened with my referral codes, and I was getting in referral codes. I was starting with like a couple of hundred, couple of thousands, couple of million, and then in the billions, and then I stopped. I thought there was something wrong here, you know. So I already told Kevin, but I haven't done anything about it. I still got 32 billion in my wallet, mate.
So you're making Kevin look like a shrimp.
I told Kevin when that happened. I told Kevin, he was in the chat. I said, mate, you got to come in the DM, mate, because something's not wrong. Oh, I'll just send me an email. I said, no, mate, you got to go. You got to come now. So he came and I showed him, and he said, I'll give you 500 coins, you know, for being honest, because I'm honest, you know. I just straight up. So he said, I'll give you 500 coins. I said, what? 500 fucking coins? I got 32 billion coins, mate. You give me 500 now?
Yeah.
But they haven't done nothing with it. That's why I'm a little bit, you know, sometimes a little bit angry in the chat and whatever, you know, because they're not fixing things, you know. I mean, when we have to go from 1v1 to v2, how am I going to do that with 32 billion? I cannot, you know, I cannot get all the nodes or whatever, you know, because it's the total supply.
I think I know the problem, because I got 0 in my referrals. I think you've got all mine.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you know what? You've probably got all mine as well, because I'm not showing.
Maybe it's just all to your code.
In fact, you've probably got everyone's. You're probably the only one that's got any referrals, and you've got everyone in the community.
That's what's happening.
No, but listen, mate, 32 billion. There's only 1 billion total supply, mate. That's impossible.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's over 10 years. That's over 10 years as well, isn't it?
And if I have that, right, that means that someone else has to have it too. You know, I can't be the only one. You know, I might be the only one reporting it, but I don't think I'm the only one.
You might be holding the secret pool.
Yeah, but it's but yeah, I don't know how they're gonna fix that before the 2nd of April, because I don't even know exactly how many I have. You know, I had like 125K, whatever, altogether with my referrals and everything.
Yeah.
Until this happened, and then I got some prizes after and whatever. I don't even know how much I have now. You know, and how am I gonna prove all this? So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed.
It says 3 billion in your normal portfolio now, eh?
32, yeah.
32 billion.
Is that in your referral section?
No, in my X wallet.
Oh, in your X wallet.
In the X wallet. Jesus, mine went down, yours went up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. No, but I had that before already, you know.
How does it even say it on the screen? Does it have all 32B, 32B?
Yeah, 32.8405 BN. It's like 16 billion in dollars.
Yeah.
Ah.
An insane amount.
Can I send
Insane, mate.
no? Can I send something or no?
Yeah. Well, I think you can. Hang on. Let me see if you can share your screen. Give me a sec.
Yeah, that's where all the referrals have gone.
I had good referrals, mate, before that, but yeah, this.
You might be able to share your screen. I'm not 100% sure. I think you can.
You would have been over the moon with your referral number then, eh? 32 billion.
No, I was happy before that, mate. This one is not making me happy because I don't know what's going to happen now, you know.
Yeah.
And they can say like, okay, you bought this in private and in public, and how am I going to prove all the referrals I had before that? So I might even end up getting less than I had, you know. So I don't know what's going to happen.
That's the thing, isn't it? Because you don't. No one really knows for sure 100% how many they've got, do they? Because like, unless you're there and you're actually doing it with them. I mean, I've had my referral link on like every single video that I've done. I haven't got a clue who's used it. Like
exactly.
One person or 100 people, I've no idea. So I think everyone just wants to get to that point, don't they, where they can look in the wallet and they can be confident. They can be confident with what they see in like the rewards and stuff. That's all right.
Zero.
I gotta wake up my wife. She's gotta go to work.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Oh, someone's got to work.
Yeah, someone's got to work. I mean, I just want to, in all honesty, I just want to secure my nodes as well.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
I'm loving the hat. I just noticed the hat.
Yeah, made a little bit of a.
That's a nice hat.
But yeah, I made a mistake by buying, getting a few things from America and customizing it, and their larges and their extra larges are like a 40x to us.
Yeah, well, those US guys are big guys, aren't they?
Oh, look, yeah, I stuffed up by ordering it from not Australia. So now the hat nearly goes all over me head.
Have you got one of these hats?
No, they're the OGs.
Well, they too come to the event in I should have brought some home. I only
like my hat.
There you go. Oh, you're from Australia.
That's a proper Australian.
This one I bought in Australia, mate.
You got to get some crocodiles.
Yeah.
Oh.
No hat, no play.
Fremantle Market.
Ah, yeah, been there more times than I care to remember. It's a nice place. I like it in there.
Yeah,
I like it too.
Heaps of food.
Yeah. It's very touristy, but that's what's nice about Fremantle, isn't it? Because you get like a bit of a eclectic mix of people. It's got like a bit of a hippie vibe to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely got the mix of people. That's for sure.
Yeah. There's I don't know if you guys know the comedian, and he's called Ben Elton. Have you ever heard of him?
There's always a comedian at near the front door.
Yeah. Doing all the tricks, the party tricks.
Yeah.
I'm just going to post this link. Where else can I post this link?
Yeah, I shared it as well. We'll see. I wonder if the other Mark can find it.
I'll tag Albita. Albita can come in the chat. She's in a PJ, she said. She's more than welcome to jump in.
She just said that she wants to go on the camera.
She wants to go on it?
She wants to go on the camera and do a wet t-shirt.
Latino style. It's 12 o'clock. What's she doing in her PJs? There's relaxing and then there's relaxing. She must have been on a bender last night.
Yeah.
Maybe you know why I'm awake, mate. You guys gonna watch Formula One later? The quali?
I'm not too sure. What time's that on?
It's in your country, mate. It's in Australia this weekend.
Yeah, what time's that start though? Like
in 1 hour.
All right, okay.
Oh, the kids won't let me sit down and watch that.
I've never been. Do you know what? I'd like to go. I went to. I was fortunate enough. 2022. I went to. Good God, Token 2049 in Singapore, like crypto convention, and they coincide it with the Singapore Grand Prix. So I managed to get tickets and watch the Singapore Grand Prix. It was amazing. The Grand Prix there, because I think it's the only Formula One that's done at night time.
Yeah, who's going to be driving the
well,
who's going to be driving the L1X race car that I keep seeing pop up? That's going to be on the track, eh?
Well, could be. I reckon.
I've been saying that from the start, mate. You know, they should do commercials in Formula One, mate. That's massive.
Yeah,
I mean yeah. On that.
Yeah, that's. I think they will. I think they will be doing. I reckon for some of the Grand Prix this year, they've got to be sponsoring a car, aren't they?
Yeah, or a driver or whatever.
Hey, I'll drive it.
Yeah, you'll drive it.
You'll drive what? Sure.
I've only owned like 100 cars doing rally in the bush for 20 years.
Oh, are you an avid bush basher?
Yeah, more like a wide out rally driver.
So you do all that, do you? You do a bit of rally driving.
We called our little group Wide Ant Racing.
Nice. Is it good? Is it good fun?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
it teaches you how to drive when you're young too.
Yeah, I was teaching my daughter how to drive now. She's been learning in a manual, but she's had enough of it now. She wants an automatic, and it's like I'm being pressured into letting her drive an automatic. And I thought she can drive a manual. She can actually drive it. She's just learning the parking bit now, reversing and stuff.
Unfortunately, all the old cars you can't get anymore, like the Datsuns and all those little cars. Now all the old cars are hard to get.
Yeah, I've never done any of the off-road driving. I've got bogged a few times in my ute, and that's bad enough just being on sites and can't get out.
No, it's good going out in the bush. You can do camping, bit of rally, whatever.
Got to give it a go.
No rules.
No, you don't get done for speeding out there, do you?
No rules.
I'm wondering how many people are actually watching this on Kick, because I know have you guys heard of Kick?
No.
Yeah, it's like basically it's a new, well, it's not new, but it's a newish platform. It's a bit like, I think it's a bit like oh God, what's that other streaming platform called? Twitch. So Twitch, where you stream for, like, a lot of gamers use Twitch, but Kick is like a completely decentralized platform. They pay out, I think, in crypto rewards, and you get like 95% rewards. You get 95% of your subscription. So like normally, like YouTube, I think someone subscribes to you, and you only get a percentage of that for you. Like YouTube take a lot of it, and a lot of these platforms take a good chunk of it. But Kick, they only get 5%. The creator gets 95% of the earnings.
Yeah, I see it now.
It's like that's what I like about the L1X app, isn't it? All the NFT holders are the owners, or
yeah. Well, that's what's cool. Like, so if you become a streamer and you use Kick, but then you stream like through, because that L1X is going to have similar kind of platforms, and I think it'll be forever expanding as well, like what it's capable of doing. Because like right now, Kevin, I think they want to build out their own kind of software on it. So good thing is now though, you can look at Kick, you can look at Twitch, and you can look at all these other kind of streaming platforms, and you can just basically take the best of all of them, can't you, and put them into your own.
Yeah. I wonder what the fees generated through the owners of the app will generate later.
I reckon it'll be a ton. It'll be huge, because like most stuff is going to be going through the L1X app, isn't it?
Yeah. And what do you need to to have a part of it? The username and the NFT.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You just need the NFT username, which costs you what, $220 right now.
Yeah, it's gone up again, hasn't it?
Yeah, I just wish I had more of them. But then it's one of them things, isn't it? What do you do?
I've got 6 of them, so in total should be 12.
Yeah, I've got 10.
Yeah, nice.
I wanted, in all honesty,
you should have 20. You have 20 in total, eh?
I will have.
Yeah, nice.
So,
and then we'll have to chuck a few up on Marketplace when we.
So where did you add them? Did you add them to your to your MetaMask or to your L1X wallet?
I think it just adds it to the MetaMask on the app, isn't it? Or the
change it.
Yeah, I put them to my L1X wallet because I know by default I think it's your MetaMask wallet that you connect with, isn't it? But I connected them to my L1X wallet.
Yeah, so see, I did half. I got 6. I got 3 in MetaMask, 3 in L1X wallet. But when I wanted to connect my name, it only showed the 3 from MetaMask and not from X wallet, unless you connected maybe from X wallet, but we can't connect now in Xberg. So I couldn't connect the name because the name that I wanted to take is in the L1X wallet. Did you have that same problem or not?
All mine are just in my L1X wallet. So when I just go to mine, they just all show. When I go to my wallet, they just not so my wallet, but when I go to the L1X app, they just all show. But I've got mine over.
Yeah, they show. But I mean, when you open the app now, you can connect one of your names. You know.
Yeah, I can connect any of them.
You can.
Yeah, I can connect any of my usernames.
Oh, so you can connect your L1X wallet to the app.
Well, it seems that way, yeah, because you get that drop down where you can see all your usernames, and I can select whichever one I want.
I get only 3, only the ones that are in MetaMask, not the ones that are in L1X wallet.
Yeah. I mean, I've got two. I made the mistake of connecting 2 wallets, buying L1X on 2 wallets. I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I weren't really thinking about nodes, and I was just thinking, get them on multiple wallets. So like, if one wallet ever got compromised, I'm not screwed. But then with the nodes, I don't have enough across 2 wallets to get the node. So I mean, I will have now, but
really want to grab a full validator node, that's for sure.
Yeah, have you got did you reserve some Skippy in the first round? Have you got some reserved?
I reserved 2 full validator nodes.
Yeah, so you're good then. You're okay then.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna run one because I don't want to run them on my computer, you know, and then I'd have to get a separate station for that and run it 24/7. Because every day, I mean, before they wanted, they were gonna run it, and you just had to host it, you know, and now you have to virtually run it. So yeah, and it's too complicated.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use. I think but I think they might be working on something where it's a little bit more streamlined. So you could potentially, it's still going to be a third party, but I think the process is going to be a lot easier. So it's simple, like really simple for people to do.
Yeah, I want a bit of freedom. I don't want to be. Yeah, my internet will be a jerk and then cut off and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna run it on another, like a cloud provider, because doing that, you don't need to worry about it, do you? Literally, you just pay your monthly fee, and at the end of the day, really, you're just making less money on your nodes, aren't you? Like your rewards, like you're being paid. Yeah. So if it costs you $100 a month, you're just making less money on what it is you're getting from your nodes.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd rather pay them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You need a separate screen as well, you know, and it needs to be running like 24/7.
Well, we get. I don't know about you over there, but like where we are in this new suburb, we probably get a power cut like every month.
A what?
A power cut. We get power cuts.
Oh
like,
no, we don't have that problem, and I have fast internet too. 1,000 MB is for me here on how do you call that?
Fast.
Yeah, fast, but fiberglass. What do you call it? Optic cable.
Fiber optic.
Yeah. So it's very fast and it's very smooth, and we don't have any cutouts and stuff like that here in the Netherlands. But
one doesn't even reach 100.
Really?
No. I'm surprised I can do this.
Mine's pretty fast. We have fiber optic here, but we get power cuts, which obviously then that's regardless how good your internet. If you know power, you're buggered. But like where I am, this setup what I've got here, it's one of the only rooms in the house where I've no data points, so it relies on Wi-Fi. I put data points in, like, because we built the house, and I put data points in all the rooms, and this one I thought we don't need it in there, and it's the one room now that's perfect for my office. And like, when you rely on you can't rely on Wi-Fi, can you? You want to be ideally hardwired if you can.
Yeah, it's best unless you got 5G and you got your router in the same room as your computer or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited.
I don't want to be sitting around my computer if this thing goes good, you know. I don't want to be locked on the screen. I want to be free to do whatever I want.
Walker's got plans. The dude's got teachers following him about and everything.
Yeah. Hopefully, you got to be 2 steps ahead in case something happens.
Well, you can't not get excited, can you? When Kevin's talking about like being top 3 underneath Ethereum. I mean, I don't really expect that happen to this bull run. That's probably pushing it a little bit. But I mean, even if there's a chance,
if you set your goal pretty low and it goes up to there, you'll be pretty excited.
Yeah,
I heard that, mate. But he was talking about 50 billion. And we're way over that now. You know, Solana and Binance, you know, they're pushing it. Especially Solana is pushing it already. You know, and we're not even in the bull market, and is already pushing it.
Yeah,
they're like crazy, 80 billion already, I think, around that.
That's why I'm so excited for us to launch, because when this launches, I think it's just gonna be like a coil spring. Like you start getting, because you just need them certain protocols to come online, like certain projects to build on L1X, that maybe some kind of DeFi protocol that then utilizes all the cross-chain capabilities, like and that to get noticed. Because once don't know what project it'll be. I mean, it could be something like I don't know, what's a big DeFi project. I mean, even like you look at Uniswap. I mean, can you imagine Uniswap connecting with Layer 1X? Like,
well, they'll probably have to with the no bridges.
Yeah, but like when that happens, it's all the lending, the staking, all that can go on in the background. Like, because at the minute now it's tied to chains, isn't it? But like when you can start these lending protocols and farming and all this tech, what can utilize L1X, and they'll be like, well, shit, how the hell are you getting all these insane returns? It's like, well, because we're connected to L1X.
Yeah,
and it'll get to a point. It'll be like a chain reaction.
That's why I want to get a node before the spring goes off.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I mean, you need a lot of marketing, and these guys that are doing well, you know, I always compare to like Aptos. You know, it's only like a year old, and it's a layer 1 as well. You know, has the same tokenomics as we do. It's at around about $15 already. You know. Yeah, but why are they there? They're listed on every exchange, mate. All the big ones, you know, Binance, Coinbase, everything, Kraken, everything. They're listed everywhere. They spend a lot of money and they had venture capital, you know. If you don't have this venture capital, you don't have these banks, the backing of them, you know. It's hard to get on top, even if your technology is much better. Because I know L1X is much better, but you still got to get out there, you know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it though, a lot of the exchanges, it's just volume. Right? You get your Layer 1X will be on every single exchange, when volumes there. That's all it is. You don't pay to be listed. Like if it gets to a point where like once network effect happens, because it's all to do with the tech, innit, really. I mean, marketing plays a massive role because that's what gets you in front of people to start with. You need that push, don't you? You need that like accelerant where people say, holy shit, like when everyone's talking about L1X, whether it be through some huge marketing campaign or maybe someone that's just got like that gets like 200,000 people in a Twitter space that's in like Web3 or crypto. I think at that point it's just the awareness thing. But like once we're on, say, I don't know, KuCoin or I don't know, Binance. I mean, Binance is the big one; it's the biggest, isn't it? But when you get on like a tier one exchange,
KuCoin,
yeah, you get on the when you get on them, it's only a matter of time before you get on the others because people just want the volume. If the volume's there, they just got a list. I mean, look at like all the meme coins.
But what we got now is Bitmart and Mexi, right?
Yeah, but they've only announcing the tier 2s. They're not announcing the tier 1 yet. So there is a tier 1 ready to go. They've just not announced it yet.
When you see things launch on Binance, you nearly see oversubscribed every time in the amount of money that goes into them is oversubscribed.
Yeah.
And they're just the spring gets unloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get on Binance,
oversubscribed by like billions, some of them.
Yeah.
Like you go to put 40 grand on something and you get $4 worth because it's oversubscribed.
Yeah.
I agree with crypto, you know. I mean, you got to have your projects, like you said, you know. That's why Solana, you know, Solana is now the mema chain, you know. I mean, everything is going on there. They have massive volume because of all these memas, you know, not particularly DeFi and other stuff, you know, not banks, loans, and whatever, health and all this stuff. But the mema is all on Solana now, mate. They overtook Ethereum with volume. So yeah, you gotta have good projects, mate, and probably not mema, but another space.
Yeah. Hopefully they link up with Layer 1X, X-Talk.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, most of all this volume, it's all stemmed primarily from Bonk. Bonk exploded Solana because it brought all the volume in, but then all the volumes come in. So like now, I mean, meme coin after meme coin. I mean, the amount of money that's being made on Solana now through meme coins is ridiculous. It's mental.
Yeah, did you see Dog Whiff Hat? Dog Whiff Hat overtook Bonk, mate. I mean, it's maybe 3 billion now or 2.5, whatever. It's just crazy,
silly,
mate.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Just a dog with a hat, you know. I mean,
it's the power of community, though. That's all it is. It's just this huge community, and there's like whales. But the thing is, they can come in and go out just as quick, can't they? Some new meta comes in.
I think we got a little question. Fur wants to whereabouts are we from? So Perth, WA, and Skippy's from
the Netherlands, mate.
From the Netherlands. The never-ending story.
Are you coming in? Are you coming in? Are you coming in for a chat? Are you coming up? You're welcome. You're welcome to.
Coming up.
I've got family in. I've got family in the Netherlands. Like near. I can't think where they live now. They've moved. They used to live in Hoek van Holland, but I think they're close by. They're not far away. They're somewhere around there.
From where?
Hoek van Holland.
Oh, Hoek van Holland. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Brother-in-law's a pilot. You know, that brings all the big ships in.
Yeah, mate. But like I said, you know, in my youth, I lived in Australia. My mum and my sister, they still live in Australia. My uncle. So I'm kind of like half, you know, half Aussie, half Dutch. But I was born here. I was born in Holland. Yeah,
there's quite a lot of Dutch in Holland. There's definitely a lot of Dutch in Holland. There's quite a lot of Dutch in Australia.
Quite a few Aussies in Australia.
And also in the crypto, mate. wherever I go, you know, wherever project I'm in, there's always Dutch people there a lot.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, my wife still thinks it's like I'm just in this brainwashed cult, and it's just all big. It's all just one big scam. I'm like,
Yeah.
I said, well, I said there is that out there, but there's that in real life everywhere, isn't there? You can get involved in anything, but I said like the stuff that I'm part of. Like I said, I keep telling her, I said, listen, L1X is real. I said, listen, come to the offices with me. I want you to introduce you to the team. And she's like, no, I'm not coming.
Yeah, you should have you got a shirt ready for her. She's got to wear a shirt around that says like, I believe him or something now.
Yeah, the only way that'll happen is when money's in the bank.
Yeah.
Like, I could show her a wallet and it could say like, I don't know, $10 million of L1X.
It said 32 billion. We could show her Skippy's wallet.
Yeah, show Skippy's wallet.
16 billion USD, mate.
Yeah.
So look, Skippy's coming over. It's his shout.
Yeah, Skippy's got more money than countries.
Yeah.
I'm
Skippy
just waiting
owns
for
Holland.
Maxi, mate. I want to send my tokens over to Maxi and sell them there.
Are we
Yeah.
talking to the Holland Prime Minister?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah, boom.
I'm trying to find my stream on Kick. See if there's anyone watching it.
But they're all like that, mate. Mine too, you know. She said, whenever I'm up on something, sell. I said, no, I'm not DCAing to sell, you know. I mean, I want to make real gains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I were in one project, and it's gone down a lot actually. And I wish I had sold some of it, but I put in 0.1 Ethereum, which was at the time $180. About 3 weeks ago, it was worth $60,000.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep, and it kind of wet the bed. So it's still worth a decent chunk of money, but it's not worth what it was. So now I'm reluctant to sell anything now because of where it was. So I took a little bit out just for play money for Solana, so I can have a play with a lot of these meme coins.
Yeah.
So it's working. I'm making a little bit of money. I just can't wait, mate, for honestly, right? It's going to take a bit of it's going to take L1X to grow a little bit because obviously you need projects coming in. You need to build a community up. But like once we've got to that point where we've got enough, the community's grown to a point, the projects are quite substantial. There's quite a lot of TVL on chain. Can you imagine then, like us guys that have got access to platinum or gold for the launch pad? I mean, to get involved. I mean, I've been involved in a lot of launch pads. That's how I use that. That's basically a lot of people's mission is to get enough tokens to then take part in a lot of these new launches on these launch pads. So, like for Layer 1X, like you get that just through holding the token and investing it into gold or platinum. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity for people that want to get into all these new projects, because in a bull run, like providing Layer 1X does what intended, like the launch pads are going to be very lucrative for buying into. I'm excited for that because I say I've done it so much before.
And to make real money, you need to be on a project right from the beginning before it launches, basically.
Yeah, I'm looking at creating like a really good meme coin. Like,
yeah, I'll show you mine. We just launched tonight a meme coin on Solana. It's actually the second that we launched. Where are you guys?
Well, they could have Crypto Psycho with a hat as a meme coin.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that a private chat, or is that for everyone?
That's the private chat. So
can you see it?
Book of Whales.
Yeah, Book of Whales. Click it on. We got a very nice website, mate. We got one of my friends. I think he's also in L1X because most of my friends I took there, but is graphic guy. You know, he makes really nice websites and stickers and promo videos and stuff like that. We just launched this one tonight.
Yeah.
What? So it's already launched?
Yeah, it's launched. We launched tonight, mate. Like 5-6 hours ago.
Nice. So, so you had a private sale for it?
Yeah, we had a private sale. That's why it went down a bit, because private sale, you know, they got cheaper in, and yeah, you know GT, right? Especially on Solana.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we just started, so we still got to do trending and other stuff, other marketing stuff. So we're just waiting, like, for the people that, you know, the impatient people to get out before we really start running, pushing it.
Yeah. Book of Whales. I like a good Solana. Is it a meme coin? I presume it's a meme coin. Book of Whales.
It's a meme coin with not really utility, but you know, it has some use case.
Yeah. 0% tax.
Yeah, 0% tax on Solana, because that's what we fucked up in the first we had BTC whales. Did very well, actually, went 7-8x, and then we had like a tax coin. It's called Token 22 on Solana, but it's new, and you cannot get on Radian, you cannot get trading, and the contract was wrong from Fluxbeam, so we didn't get the tax. It was still a tax token, but we didn't get the tax. So it was all messed up, and they said, okay, yeah, we made a mistake in the contract. We're gonna fix this, but you need to get a new coin, you know? Yeah, and then community, everything, you can't give up, right? But we had to. So, that's why, yeah, it's a pity. We had to do a relaunch, which we didn't get the pre-sale field. Then we did it again, didn't get the pre-sale field. So we went over to Book of Whales, you know, and did a whole new narrative. And we just stealth launched, did a small private sale, and then stealth launched. So, and that's, yeah, that's going well. It's got a nice story. Everyone that looks at it likes it, you know, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Need to, I think when getting trending on all these, like your DEX screener, DEX tools, like if you've got a coin that gets trended on there, it brings in a lot of people. So I'm just thinking, like, with L1X, when this launchpad goes live, if we can get trending on all them different platforms, that'd be pretty sick, because there's only one liquidity pool, isn't there? Like, you're only going to be out.
You cannot buy on those platforms. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, there needs to be something done for that. I don't know how it'd work. But ideally, there needs to be some way around it, so you can get trending on these sites, and you can see the chart on the sites when someone's looking for Solana, or someone's looking at what's trending on AVAX or Binance Smart Chain, like, because you
can do CMC trending. That's what you can do, but you can't do the trending that you mean, because you're not on Uniswap, you're not on PancakeSwap, you're not on any swap. You know, it's just on the L1X DEX what you're on. So there's no use in doing trending that way. But you can do CMC trending. You can do.
Yeah, but it needs to be on Uniswap. It needs to be on PancakeSwap. So maybe when they connect the APIs to those DEXs, maybe there's some way to get around it. Because
if you can buy there, then it's then you can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you think about it, right, if you're on Solana and you want to buy a meme coin, and there's this meme coin on L1X, and it's like the world's first multi-chain meme coin where you can buy on any platform. Well, if you're doing a search for a meme coin on Solana, you're not going to see that, are you? Like, if you're on like DEX tools and you're putting in Solana and you're chasing down this next meme or whatever,
yeah,
it's not going to show up. So there's got to be, you need some kind, I don't know if it'd be an API plugin the other way around, like back to L1 DEX maybe, or some kind of partnership.
Yeah, but you also need MetaMask and Trust Wallet, because that's what you're connecting, you know, to these DEXs. You're connecting your MetaMask. Mainly MetaMask is what you're connecting. So you also need to be supported by MetaMask. So it's kind of a bit of a problem. You're still stuck with CoinMarketCap. You can do CoinMarketCap trending, which is fine, but otherwise it's going to be hard. But this is expensive, mate. I mean, on Solana, if we do trending for our coin, 30 Solana, which is a lot now because it's nearly like, I don't know, 180 or so per Solana. So 30 Solana for 24 hours in the top 3.
Yeah, it's a
crazy,
lot.
Right? Crazy. Yeah, these prices are crazy. They're making a lot of money, you know. When you start doing your own coin, you start figuring out that everything besides your coin, everything around it, they're making the most money, mate. Whether it is calling groups, you know, calls, or like trending and whatever, everything around you, the AMAs and all this stuff, they're the ones that are making the real money, mate. And as soon as you have a coin, you get everyone in your DM. You know, hey, can we do an AMA? Hey, can we do marketing? Can we do this? You know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You know, then you start, and reality, you start with a coin, you start getting volume, you start earning. You might be earning some money coming in if you've got market, if you've actually got marketing for it. But then you're spending it just as quick as you're getting it.
Now you know how busy Layer 1X would be.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I just hope there's a way to
grab a node.
Yeah, I just hope there's a way to get like your projects seen on all these different platforms. Because to me, if you're a project and you're that, I don't know, Book of Whales, say you built that on L1X, and you can buy it on all these connected chains. In reality, it's got to be listed on all these different dexes, hasn't it? Where you can see it. You got to go to the dexes, but then also you got to go to like your dex screener, your dex tools, your what's the other one, like the CoinGecko terminal. And if you want to see a coin that's doing well on a Binance Smart Chain, for instance, it's got to show up on it, because how would you know about it otherwise? Because I mean, Layer 1X is going to be on the tab. It's going to be on one of the blockchains, but it's one of them. Like in the early days, no one's going to really recognize what it is, are they? No one's going to be searching for that L1X chain.
No, but that's why you need the CEXs, mate. I mean, it's the same with ICP. You know, I love ICP too, a very good chain, but it's its own blockchain as well. You know, it's not on Uniswap, not on PancakeSwap. So it's not on the DEX screener, it's not on the DEX view, and not on all these platforms, because it's its own chain. So you need CEX, or you go straight to them, you know, like the same that you go straight to us with the L1 DEX and the L1 app. That's the thing. But it doesn't matter. People find you, mate. It's crazy. Even if you just launch something like we did launch, you know, there's people coming from, I don't know how they find out, you know, they're just waiting for the radar. There's a new one listing, you know, and they got all these snipers and these bots, you know, and then they start buying. It's crazy where this volume comes from and how they find you, but they do.
Yeah, I think it helps being on Solana as well, doesn't it? Because like people are just looking for the next one to launch, and they'll have all the little targets set out, like how much volume it's got, or if it what kind of contract it is. And
but it is now on Solana, but before it was on Binance. You know, I mean, Binance was crazy before, and now it's you know, it's slowing down because of Solana. But before that you had Ethereum. You still have Ethereum. It's still busy, even though you have crazy gas fees. It's still busy, mate. I mean, when a project, if you have a good project, it will fly, you know, on DEX Screener or on Uniswap, whatever.
Yeah, it's been in them, right. It's just getting. For me, I follow a couple of people, and like every time they call a project, it always does well. So I've just literally started as soon as they call it, because what a lot of them do as well, they'll have like a really big Twitter following, but they'll have a private Telegram group, and they'll call it first on the Telegram before they post it on the Twitter. So you can front run people. So I've been for the last 4 or 5 buys I've done, I've been lucky. I've been buying them on Telegram and then waiting for a pump. And I don't care. I'm not interested in the coin. I'm just there for in and out. Just keep building.
Yeah.
Turning a 1 to a 2, a 2 to a 3.
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah. Do you know him?
No.
Superman. Yeah.
Sapo with a U, you know? SU.
Yes. Supra.
Superman. He is He's got a lot of followers, you know, on YouTube. He has this very funny high voice, you know.
Yeah.
I don't particularly care for him, but he moves things, you know. I mean, I paid only $10 to go in his Telegram calling. It's not really a calling group; it's a DCA group, you know, where he calls, which he DCAs, he shows his portfolio and stuff like that. But lately, he's also been saying, you know, okay, this is a gamble on Solana, whatever. Most of the time on Solana, you know, do your own due diligence, whatever. He just puts like that. And you go to that chain and straight away, mate, not even 5 seconds after that, you see flying up.
People are basically just waiting for past that contract addressing.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. It's so fast, mate. But you know, he has influence, and that's what you need, you know. So you pay him if you have a project. I don't know if he does paid you know, advertising, but if you can, it'll make it run and make anything run. Yeah.
Well, that's when you can see how influential they are, aren't they? Like if you see a post, someone calls something and instantaneously buys are coming in, you know it's directly correlated to that.
Yeah.
Hopefully a couple of good people come across for the Layer 1X marketing, eh?
Yeah. It's gonna do well. It just needs to. I think the thing is, right, I think everyone's been waiting so long now, and I think during the bear market people weren't really bothered. But I think now, even though technically we're probably still in a transition between the bear and the bull, people just want it to go live, don't they? Because when it's a bear market and there's nothing happening, no one cares. But when people are making a shit ton of money and they've bought into something and they're just waiting, you want to see them gains, don't you? You want to see that movement. So it's kind of worked out. I mean, the launch has kind of worked out pretty well, really. I mean, a month earlier might have been better, but at least we're launching before the Bitcoin halving.
Yeah, and you fixed the little problems that they couldn't launch because of the problems. So just fix those type of things first.
Yeah,
and then all the exchanges are happy.
Yeah, I'm just excited for the exchanges because, like Skippy was saying, like people when projects get listed on exchanges,
they can get oversubscribed.
It makes a huge difference though when a project goes on to exchange, and I mean some of them might not be that big in certain countries, but like certain like Gate.io for instance, like they're massive in Asia. I mean they're not used all over the world, but certain regions,
like Skippy said, when you see a project pop up, then more people see, oh, what's this, and want to get on.
Yeah, Gate.io, I can't even get on a Gate.io in the Netherlands. It's blocked for me.
CoinGecko.
Yeah,
Gate.io.
Yeah, Gate.io.
Yeah.
Like that.
Maxi and Bitmart, I'm on them. I was already on Bitmart. I'm on Maxi too, but yeah, like I said it before, you know, I mean the CXs, I mean those people are not interested in all this tech and all this beautiful things that we're watching, you know. They just want to buy them and they just want to sell it, you know. They want to buy it low and they want to sell it high. That's all they do on CXs, yo. They don't care about all this shit, you know. So it's very important. The CX is just very important. You cannot just keep it in house. If you keep it only in the app and with L1 DEX, you're not going to make it, mate. You need to be on the CXs.
Yeah, I mean, typically, there aren't many projects that launch on a centralized exchange from the get-go. Like it's the ones that are proactively creating volume. That's why, that's the only reason Layer 1X are doing what they're doing now, because they're creating volume so they can get listed on a SEX. If the SEX wasn't an issue, there wouldn't be this drive to create all this volume, because it's volume that gets you listed, plus wallets.
But the other projects, they go on DEXs first, right? So they're probably Ethereum based or Binance based or Solana based. You know, Solana has Jupiter and Radium, Fluxbeam. So they go on the DEXs first, like you said, to get the volume and to get known, and then they go on the CXs.
Yeah.
So
we cannot blockchain.
We cannot go on these DEXs. We can only go on L1 DEX. You know, that's the only one.
Yeah.
So that's a problem. But Yeah.
I think there's probably going to be like around 5 sexes at launch. I think could be more, but I reckon there'll be about 5. So
It'd be good if we do.
I mean, if you think, I mean, that's a really big achievement, because if you think they can't create volume on anywhere else, can they? It's making people aware to come to L1X app or L1 Dex, and that's the only place you could buy unless you're on a sex. So, like you were saying, we can't go on PancakeSwap or Uniswap or Radium or any of these guys. It's L1 Dex where no one's heard of, or it's L1X app what no one's heard of, or pushing it. This is where you need like someone so big in the space that can do some kind of Twitter space, and organically they're getting like hundreds of thousands of people listening.
Yeah, that's what you need. Yeah, exactly.
If you can bring someone like that on board that's actually in the crypto space, that's when you get noticed, and that's when you get credibility.
You need big people and like we said from the beginning, we talked about that, like Coin Bureau, if you're on their show, if he does a whole show, what he does on some coins, it's massive, mate. I mean, he has like 2 million followers, whatever.
Yeah, and the thing is, like Layer 1X, like Coin Bureau and Crypto Banter know about Layer 1X already, but it's one of them, like they're not going to talk about it until it's got that proven track record. I think you can't really talk too much about something that's not launched yet, can you? You need that bit of history, bit of trading volume, projects that are building, like showing that it's doing something. So I think even like Crypto Banter and Coin Bureau, they'll be sitting on the sidelines just seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Plus, as well, they missed out as well, didn't they? Like, this is the thing. I think what's made it, I mean, it's good for us because it's allowed me and you and regular people to buy into the private sale. Typically, you don't really get much choice for private sale. It's all VCs. It's all people like Coin Bureau, Crypto Banter getting in at 10 cents, and then they're invested in it from an early date. But like with this, because it didn't go down that route, it just went to individuals like me and you. Like they've not been able to get into it early enough. If they wanted to buy it, they were buying it at 50 cents, like 5 times more than private sale buyers. They weren't showing any special treatment to get in early. So,
very small part, they did have a very small VC. I think it was 8 cents, 8.5 cents.
Yeah, but that was like really, really early, like to the point where no one knew about it. That was like really trusted people that trusted Kevin. Like no one even knew about it back then. I mean, that were like 2020. That was like towards the end. I think October time, 2022. I think at the time, like there were only Kevin and like listening to his AMA. Like at the beginning, there were just Kevin and one other person.
Yeah.
So I think I reckon that were probably like friends and family.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like that from the beginning that the normal people, the average Joe can invest. But I'm also looking at the other side. All these coins that get a lot of money, venture capital, banks, whatever, they're all doing very well, mate. It does bring attention and it does bring volume, and people just go crazy, if they know that a BlackRock or whatever, I mean, puts money into it, they go blind. So that's going to be hard for us to overcome. But if we can, we'll make it. But it's not going to be easy, mate.
Proof's in the pudding. Like Layer 1X Relay, they're doing something that's never been done before. Not talking about the tech, the way they're launching. No VCs. Like them ones that got in early. Like Kevin said, I think the most that anyone invested, a single entity invested, was $100,000. That was the biggest single investment. So they've not had any major VC backing, really. That's the biggest investment made by a single entity. So, like what they're doing hasn't been done, has it? So it'll be interesting to see what happens at launch, because all these other projects that have got all this VC backing have done ridiculously well, but we've not launched yet. Layer 1X could do equally as well, equally as quickly. It's just one of them. We'll find out, won't we, within the first the first day, I'd say. The first day.
We'll see, mate, because I mean, like I told you, Aptos is around $15 now. I bet you Aptos is going to make 100 easy. This bull runner. We with our tech should be about the same level at least, you know. But let's see if money can buy, because money can buy, mate. I'm hoping that you're right, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
FOMO gets everybody. Everyone, don't matter if you're a small individual person or you're a centralized exchange. If volume kicks in, people buy. People just get FOMO because they want a part of it. They want a part of the action, don't they? Because they make the transaction fees. That's where they're making all the money, and then they start, like you said, they start trading it as well. And again, it's just more and more volume.
I have to hear it from someone that's in the space, you know, that an influencer, because when people hear it from a trusted person, they'll FOMO into anything, you know.
Yeah.
But if it just, why haven't I heard of it? Why is it so cheap? You know, why this? They're always asking these questions, you know. And when it's expensive, they'll go in. They don't care because it must be good because it's expensive, right?
People do the opposite, don't they? When no one's talking about it, no one buys it. When then people buy it, then you get FOMO, paying way more than you could have done.
Exactly. That's why we have bull markets, mate. Because everybody I'm talking about, you know, in the bear market, they're all, crypto is bullshit. You know, look, it's only going down, all this shit. And now those same people, I'm setting up wallets for them, you know, for CXs. I'm teaching them how to buy, you know, blue chip coins and that kind of shit. Now they want to go in because it's been going up for months now, you know. I mean, it's just crazy like that.
I mean, like, you only need to get to, like, you get to where Floki is, like, dog with that. Like, you get to this, you get to these kind of points. Like, this is, what's this? This is like a 200, this is like 100x from launch price, pretty much, to get to in the 50s on CMC. And that's only like, this is only like in a bear market as well, isn't it? So when you start looking, like, you start looking.
Is that market cap counted with circulating or with max supply?
No, that'll be that's just the normal market cap. Yeah, not the circulating.
No, just the maxed out.
To make the big money, you want to be on it when no one knows about it and they're just building.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you see it already launched, you sort of passed it already.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kevin's already kind of said in that AMA, isn't it? Like, well,
where are we going to be? Top 3. Nice.
Yeah, 82 billion. Binance is the third one. If you discount Tether, you know, I mean, that's a stable coin, so we won't count that one.
No, don't count that. 4 is my lucky number, so 4 would be good.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's like, the thing is as well, like, Kevin not vesting until it gets to number 3. Well, that's like the price of it now. Obviously we're not going to get there. No, it's impossible. But it's like $82 billion market cap or something. Like to get to number 3. Well, it's not going to happen now. It's going to happen in the bull run. So it's not in a bull run. It's not going to be 82 billion, is it? It's going to be way. It's going to be way higher.
300.
And I don't personally think it can happen in this bull run. I mean, could be wrong, but I mean that'd be some major feat, wouldn't it? I reckon probably the next bull run, I'd say, but who knows? I mean, I'd be happy. I'd be happy with bloody a 10 billion market cap.
What's 10 billion? Put it at.
Well, like I think it were, what were it, like 10. Oh, like 15 above Polygon, right in there.
Polygon nearly 10 billion.
Who's wanting to speak? Oh, G Heaven's in the house. Yo, bro.
It's Heaven. Camera out.
The Heaven's speaking.
The heavens have opened.
But you know what, guys? You know what the good thing is about all these changes, that we're 4 months, no one has any coins. And I'm in 2 pre-sales. They both launched not long ago. One of them gave us 33% of the tokens. It's down 50%. The other one, you had to wait like 1.5 months to get 25% of your tokens, which is the 28th. So it's in 5 days. This one is up 9x, nearly 10x, yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Because we don't have the tokens, so they can. There's no there's hardly any sell pressure. You know, it's only the market moving, and we're gonna have 4 months. We're not gonna have any tokens, so it will go. You know, after the 4 months, sure, it will get the dip. You know, and the correction. But if it goes up good, like the $10, whatever, you know, we can hit people $5 down. You know.
Yeah, well, it makes people think as well, doesn't it? Because those people that are happy to sell, like when they first get in, I know they can't sell. So if it does do big numbers, you question, you think about things a little bit different, don't you? Like you think, well, damn, look what the market cap is now. Like maybe I don't want to sell, or maybe I don't want to sell as much.
Yeah. Well, you can't sell anyway because you have also you vested, so you get only a part, you know, every month. Especially the private sale. I don't know. The public sale has only 4 months, right?
Yeah.
Public sale, you can opt out, and then it's only 4 months, right?
Yeah.
You get all?
Well, there's different.
Unless you're in the experts, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing as well, though. The public sale, like most of the people in the public sale are vested anyhow. So it's not like you're talking about all of the public sale, is it? I think last time Matthew said, I'm sure he said like 85% of people that are vested in private and public.
Yeah, but no one has now, mate.
No, but it won't be any different. It's probably even more so. I reckon more people will vest now than before.
No, less. And also smaller tiers. Because I talked to, we have a group in L1X, you know, some people in there. And a lot of them are going for silver. Why? Because gold and platinum is going to go way into 26, which is the end of the bull run already, you know. I mean, if you look at the statistics, end of 2025, you know, November, December is going to be the end of the bull run. This run can go longer, but you don't know, you know. You're taking a chance. So if you're taking platinum, you're like halfway into 2026. Not many people are going to do that.
Yeah,
unless you're really long term.
Yeah, I think it depends about how you've bought in as well. Like if you've done it all on one wallet, then you can't really you don't really want to do it all, do you? If you've got multiple,
no, you don't have to. I mean, I will get some platinum. Why? For the whitelist, you know. I mean, I like projects going out and that you can get in on the ground level, you know. I like that, so I will get some platinum. But most I will just put in silver. But I'll put like probably 25K. I'll put into platinum, so I can have a good position on the whitelist, and you know, you get.
That'd be more than enough anyhow.
Yeah, for an allocation, and maybe I'll get that node from that one as well. So you get the node and you get the allocation for the whitelist for new projects coming on, and the rest I'll probably put in silver. But the public sale, I also bought a lot of public sale. How's that? On 4 months you get everything? You get 100%? How does it work?
120 days. So you got like, I think the initially you got 20, is it 20, 30, or is it 20, 20, 30, 30, or 20, 30, 20, 30?
I think it's, if you opt out in the public sale, it's 3 months cliff, right? For everyone.
Yeah, then it's 20.
4 months or not?
20, yeah, it's 20%, 20%, 30%, 30%. There's no cliff for the public sale.
There's no cliff for the public sale, but there,
no,
yes, there is.
You can sell you can sell 20%. When you get on the public sale, you can sell 20% of your tokens.
When?
First month, and then 20% second, 30% third, 30% fourth. So after 100, after 4 months.
You sure?
Pretty.
I thought everyone had a 3 months cliff. Only the bonus is, I think, you get 4 months. Maybe the bonus doesn't have a cliff.
Maybe.
Is First still in here?
I think you can use your bonus coins straight up from the expert, or is there a little cliff for them as well?
Yeah, there's a cliff for the private sale for experts too. I think there's a cliff for everything except for the bonus is paid in 4 months or something like that.
Yeah.
But you can opt out and then you get 3 months cliff, and then but that's only for the public sale. But it's very complicated, mate. I mean, you have to really think.
I want my bonuses to use for the launch pad.
What do you mean launchpad?
Like when the launch pad starts up, I want.
Yeah, that's the whitelist. That's why that's
Yeah.
why you have in platinum you'll get a whitelist, a guaranteed whitelist.
Yeah, and you
And-
need the coins.
Yeah, the more allocation you can get for the launchpad. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm going into platinum for part of it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lock all my coins up until half of 2026. I don't want to do that. I'll do part of it, but not all.
No.
Yeah,
no,
well,
you don't. You want to do
yeah,
all of them.
I'm gonna do partial just
depends.
for. But I
Depends.
basically want enough for a full validator node, and then with
Depends
that,
how many coins you got, really, doesn't it?
well,
If you got 32, if you got 32 billion, then you can.
you can do what you want.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Now,
right.
yeah, I think if I can get a full validator node, that'd be what I'd vest for platinum, so I can take full advantage.
I'll be over the moon. But yeah, having competition to grab the 8 when it goes live again.
It's like maths, I mean, you get a validator node, but you want to host it, so you're gonna have to pay a percentage. How much are you getting if you just only stake it, into a validator node? So you have to do the math.
Don't know how that really works. How does the staking onto a node work?
Yeah, just the same like normal staking. You have your 10,000 coins you put into a node, you stake it like you normally do, and then you get rewarded for that as well. So it's some people, or some people.
What was the rewards doing that? Don't know.
Yeah,
How
we
much?
don't know yet. We don't know. And then you can also do it in L1X. Yeah, you can also go into a balancer pool. There's many options, mate. That's what makes it complicated,
Choices.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of incentivizing you to stake in the platinum, aren't they? Because you get that guaranteed whitelist. So I think that's the only one where you get to get into the guaranteed allocation. Because I don't want to be in a lottery.
No,
I don't want to be.
Hopefully it works too. Because when we first got the premium wallet, what did the premium wallet actually do?
Yeah.
What did the premium wallet actually do when you first? That was a little incentive.
To be honest, I don't think it had much utility, did it? I think it were more like, I don't know, bragging rights, if you will, or I don't think they'd attached a utility to it at the time.
Well, it didn't even put me as OJ, so it didn't give me any rights.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, for anyone, the thing is that it's a tough one, isn't it? Because if you want to play the cycle, if you want to make the money in the bull run, you need your L1X coins for the bull run, don't you? But then, if you want to take advantage of all these whitelists for the projects that launch, I mean, you've got to get the platinum. You've got to be in the platinum. So it depends how many coins you've got. Because if you've only got 25,000 coins, you kind of. But you can't really. But you want to take advantage of the bull run. You kind of stuck between a rock and an hard place because you kind of.
You really need 50,000 or more, really, or more than 25. That's why the bonus coins were good, because if you got the bonus coins for staking, at least you've got some coins if the launch pad or whatever is available. You know, that's what. But if they're on a cliff, then you don't get them straight up.
Yeah, here Heaven says that expert bonus 3 months cliff.
Yeah, so you won't be able to use your bonus coins either until 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then do you get your bonus coins at once, or does it also vest?
And at the start, there was no cliff for the bonus, so it was sort of like you could use them coins that are available. But now,
but I think they realised that it would have just wrecked the chart, wouldn't it? I think that's when they were looking at it. They were thinking there's going to be so much sell pressure.
Yeah, but
free tokens.
All these turkeys that sell straight up, they're the ones that are going to be crying later.
Yeah, it's a fine line, isn't it? I think because in reality, right, you get these people out first, then they're out, aren't they? They can't affect the chart anymore because they've sold.
Yeah. And then if it goes up to $10 or whatever, and they've sold it $1 or $2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're going, because we all know the potential could be higher than $2.
You reckon?
Oh, later on down the track, you know.
$2.
Not a financial advisor.
Yeah, to be honest, right? If it wasn't for the guaranteed whitelist for platinum, I think most people would go down the silver or gold route anyway. Probably silver. It's the platinum that's kind of giving you that hook in it too. It's
the whitelist on the launch pads and the Alpha Club and the little incentives.
Yeah.
And before
every little has an incentive, doesn't it?
Before this delays, I put everything into platinum most and then in gold. Before the delays, you know, because it started early and it finished December 2025. So I put everything in there and got all the nodes and everything reserved. But now this changes everything. The timeline changes everything.
Yeah, you're probably pretty excited that you got those nodes, but
you can still get the nodes and you can sell them too. You know, that's what I'll probably do.
But yeah, you've allocated your 2 nodes already, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not got any allocated yet, so I've got an ELN allocated because I was promised to get one of them. So I know I've got one of them, but I've not got a full validator node. So hopefully I'll be able to grab one of them. That'll be pretty cool. Because I mean, that's the thing. I mean, only 800
allocated. And I heard him say it on your show. You know, when you're together, that it's reserved for you, but now I hear different things, you know, because they were sold out. Like some people got in straight away. When I turned my computer on, it was already, I couldn't get in anymore. But most of them are sold out now anyway. And then you have to wait another month, you know. So you add another month.
Yeah.
So, and if that happens again one more time, then it's not even worth taking a full valid node anymore.
Yeah, it's then you've got the competition of the wide world when it's launched, open.
It's gonna be hard to get a full. Every month you don't get one is going to make it even harder to get one the month after because you're fighting with everybody, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll just give up. I won't get one.
I mean, I think the ELNs will be pretty lucrative as well, because Kevin was saying like the fees that can be charged, they can because like the comparatives out there what do the same thing. He said like the ELNs, you could be increasing the fees on what they're charged and still be cheaper than anybody else. So I don't know how that works though. That'd be presumably through some kind of DAO where you got someone that's kind of heading it, or you got a proxy vote maybe.
And that's the thing too, right? Because you got to set all these parameters yourself. Find out what's the best so people can come and stake in your node.
Yeah,
it's just too much hassle because I wouldn't know what to set. You know, I wouldn't know what is a good percentage that you put in there. So
I think they'll probably have they maybe like have some kind of like default vote. Do you know what maybe just goes with the consensus? So like what most people are going with. 'Cause I think most people won't have a clue, will they? They look at that and they set all the parameters, and I'm not being funny, to most people it's like just way over their head, isn't it? They don't want to know it. They don't want to know it. So I think you'll probably get like a default where this is what most people are doing. They're like, okay, I'll do that then. Because otherwise you're going on your own. You might be setting it to the point where your node doesn't even get used or whatever.
Yeah, or you're giving too much and then you're not earning anything.
Yeah,
So it's pretty hard, you know. That's why they shouldn't have done that. They just should have just done for everyone the same. Because now you put it a little bit higher, the rewards, so people will go to you instead of me, you know. I didn't set it right or whatever.
I wonder if you get your referrals paid out later, you can use them, because at the moment it says 0, and I know I've got heaps more than 0. They must have gone all to Skippy, but
yeah, they're going to me, mate.
When they pay them out, do they have to go to experts when they arrive?
No.
What?
The referral rewards.
No, they don't go to expert. You cannot use them for expert.
Yeah, so it's like that they should be. Have they got a cliff?
No, I don't know if I don't think so, but you cannot use them for like to buy another one or whatever. You know, you cannot use them for the bonus as well. You cannot use for to buy a validator node or ELNN. No, you can't. That's what he said on with the crypto cycle. I listened to his stream. So you have to buy. That's why they have the buy button. You know, if you have like 9,000 and you need 10,000, you can buy 1,000 extra. You cannot use your bonus or your referral.
Yeah, because they're like extra, aren't they? They're free, like extra. So they're not.
I know you can't use your bonus, but you're supposed to have your referrals now, which is L1X. So you should have them before you even.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, if you look at the experts program on the GitHub, on the Gitbook.
I know you can't use your bonus coins, but what about your referral coins when they arrive?
Yeah, it doesn't mention the referrals on the.
Referrals.
Are your referrals from buying? You mean that you send people to buy? You mean those referrals?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I wanted to know. You know, because they're not in. Before I couldn't use them to buy a node or whatever. You know, very strange. I don't understand that where they're going to put it, because when you look at the graph, you see public sale and private sale, but you don't see referrals anywhere.
No, it's being silly. Referrals are being silly at the moment.
Yeah, they're all in my wallet.
Yeah, Skippy's got them all. Like, dude.
Yeah,
Skippy's wallet's on steroids.
There's still a lot not knowing. You know, it's not completely clear. So it's it's very frustrating sometimes because it's so hard. And you know, you remember in the beginning when they said, you know, grandma is out the window already. You know, I mean. It's supposed to be very simple, but it's not. It's not simple. I'm a smart guy, you know, with the internet and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't even understand.
Yeah, it is difficult. I think what it is as well, like, because we're here early and we're getting all this opportunity, but the opportunity that we've got, there is complexities to it, isn't there? There's a lot of different rounds. There's a lot of different like strategies, and then you've got like your private public rewards. Then we've not got a rewards yet as well. And like once we've launched, there'll not be any complexities because all people do is buy and sell. You either buy it or you sell it. No one's doing all this, are they? It's just us that have got in so early. We've got this opportunity, but for regular people, it'll be straightforward because it's just, well, you buy it, you hold it. That's all you do.
Yeah, that's what I always say. And then I see him talking to you, and he's saying like, "Yeah, it's very simple. You know, you see all these letters and these words and these, you just type that in and done, you know." And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you have to rewatch it and slow it down and watch him do it. But thing is, like at the minute, I think when we've actually connected the wallet, and it's this allocation as well, isn't it? The 100, because certain wallets are whitelisted. So I think once we've got through all them whitelisted wallets, but how long that's going to take, I wonder.
Yeah, but you know, too, Crypto Psycho. I mean, in the beginning, you know, in the bear market, like you said, you know, we had a lot of time. So I was in every AMA and I was following it, and I was probably one of the biggest cheerleaders in there. But as the run is starting, you know, you yourself, you're making. I see your videos from you, from other projects, whatever. You get so busy, mate. You don't have the time anymore to really deep dive into it, you know, because it's not our only project. I mean, it's their project. They put everything only into L1X, but you and me, we still have other things going on, you know.
Yeah. That's it. It's time, isn't it? The most difficult thing is time, and like you said, in a bear market, you have time because there's not a lot happening. But like now, I mean, think about it. We've not even got started, have we? Like what we're experiencing now, it's nothing compared to what it's going to be like in 6 months from now.
Yeah.
I mean, Solana's probably close because it's bringing a lot of people in, isn't it? Like there's a lot of people have come from other projects and brought liquidity to Solana. So Solana's probably as close as you'll experience to what the bull run is going to be like. But I mean, can you imagine Solana in six months' time? Every single project is going to be popping because there'll be so much liquidity in it.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Solana is easy. I mean, it's all mema. Most of it is all mema. So you don't have to really dive deep into it, but you still got to watch it because, you know, mema can go, you go to sleep, like you said earlier, you wake up and it's gone, you know, I mean, so you still got to put time into it, but you don't have to learn anything. But the projects
sorry, go on.
Yeah, the projects on Ethereum and like L1X and all those other projects, you got to put a lot of time in it, mate, if you want to keep up, you know, if you want to know everything that's going on, which I did in the beginning. And I knew a lot more than all the mods running around there in the beginning, but now I'm just so busy, mate, I can't keep up anymore.
Yeah, that's why I love Solana at the minute, because with Solana you can do all, because the gas is nothing and you can do all these limit orders. I love it. I literally buy something and then set a limit order, and it either executes or it doesn't. But at least you can control it a bit, can't you? You don't need to sleep with one eye open. Or you're scared of going to sleep without doing a trade.
But what do you use? Which decks do you use?
I just use nah. To be honest, I've not got into any private sales, or I've not got into any stealth launches or anything yet, or found any contracts. So I've just been buying using Jupiter, for the limit orders and stuff.
Yeah, and Jupiter is going a lot better, mate. But Radium is a drama, mate. I mean, it takes so long, mate. I mean,
slow.
It's slow as fuck, and then the price changes, so it doesn't go through. It's terrible. And Jupiter it was like that too in the beginning, but now they really, you know, they up their game. It's much better now. And when you go online, instead of, you can go from deck screener straight on, you know, or you can buy straight in your wallet as well, you know, in your Fantom wallet if you want. But if you go online like Jupiter, you can set like limits, like you're saying, you know, you cannot do on Radium.
Yeah, the good thing is with Jupiter as well, because they've got the Jupiter airdrop. Now, I wasn't around for the first one. The first one run till I think the end of December, and they paid out the end of January. But like the phase 2 airdrop, that's what's next, isn't it? And
which one's next?
Jupiter, they had a massive airdrop campaign.
Yeah, I know. When?
Well, I'm not too. The second one.
I don't know. It's called when. The first one was when.
It ended. Yeah.
That's a call. I got airdrop for when, and Jupiter I didn't get, but I got a mate of mine. He got like more than $2,000 worth.
Yes. So the second airdrop now, I think I don't know if they're announcing when it goes live, but I just use it. I just use it for everything, like doing swaps from like Sol to USDT, USDC. I've done about $100,000 in volume, just from going from wallet to wallet and on different. Because I just think, well, I don't know when it is, but it might just be one of them that you use it and they'll say, right, okay, well, the second one finishes on such a day, such a time.
Space Cadets. Yeah. Let me see if the second one is already no allocation for this round. No, I didn't get the job one, but they, like you said, they're going to have another one, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's one of them where they kind of it's running now, and there'll just be a case of totting it up and saying right, it's finished, or they've not started it yet. I don't know. So I've just
But
been.
I got the first one was WEN when, and I got an airdrop for that. And how much was it? I don't know, like $100 or something. It's not bad actually. You know, it's free money. So
yeah, got to take it.
yeah.
So for anyone that's like listening in that doesn't know anything about Layer 1X, it's basically the world's first multi-chain blockchain. So it's cheaper, faster, safer. It doesn't use any bridges at all, which is probably the number one selling point, where you can basically swap from any of its connected chains in a single transaction on chain without using a bridge, and having full custody of it as well from when you send it to when it arrives at the destination address. And like right now, they're connected to Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Solana, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Optimism, and Binance Smart Chain. Did I say that one? Avalanche. Yeah, Arbitrum, Optimism, Fantom, Polygon.
Binance.
Yeah, Binance.
Ethereum.
Yeah, Ethereum. I think I've actually said them. And then like sometime before the halving, it's going to be connected to the Bitcoin network as well. And I know it's connected. Well, there's another couple of blockchains. What?
Solana.
Yeah. There's another couple of blockchains they're in talks with as well. So
Polygon Matic, you forgot that one, yeah.
Yeah, Polygon. Swaps.
Yeah, basically they can connect any chain if they want. If there's enough ask for it, you know, like they can connect ICP if they wanted to.
Yeah, there's no limit on any chain, like EVM, non-EVM. It doesn't make any difference. So yeah, if you think about like currently I think without Bitcoin, I think they said early on it's equivalent to about 80% of all TVL. And to be honest, I'd probably say it's more now, because the TVL back then when they were doing them figures was based on Solana as it was back then, not how it is now. So
yeah,
I'll probably say the TVL now is probably more like 85% TVL with all the volume that and TVL that Solana have got on chain. So yeah, it's and this isn't like something that's like work in progress. The swaps are actually live now. It does a hell of a lot more than just the cross-chain swaps, but I think for the best part, this is like the key feature, which is going to like unite all different blockchains together, because you don't need to. I mean, what they are doing, they're having like a widget where you can put the widget on your website, and if you're a project, say on Solana, then someone on Binance Smart Chain could go to your website and swap from BSC straight to your project through the website in like one go without using a bridge. Now, this feature isn't live right now. This is going to be something that's coming in the near future. But like for now, you can go to. In fact, I'll just bring. I'm on L1X app, but I'm sharing the wrong screen. I didn't realize I'm still on CoinMarketCap.
I'll have to go soon to do a few chores, but
That's all good. So this is basically the swap. So you go to l1xapp.com, go to the swap. So you go to DeFi, click on swap, and then when you're here, this is where you can do your swaps right now. But so you got ETH, Binance, Avalanche, Optimism, Arbitrum, and then you just put your destination. So right now you've got the native token, and then you've also got USDT and USDC as well. But L1 DEX are building the first DEX on Layer 1X, and that is going to look pretty good. That's going to have a lot of features similar to Jupiter if you've used Jupiter, but obviously there'll be no bridge section on it, because that's one thing that we don't need.
no.
Not quite, anyway. So there's a lot
No
coming.
bridges.
No bridges.
No risk, no bridges.
We burned the bridges, mate.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the fact that you can swap it. I mean, I did a swap last week, and it was I had some Polygon. I sold this project called DeFi Network, and I sold it and I moved it over to Binance, and it cost something like, I think it was about 20 cents, and it happened so fast. And I like, for some people this is going to be normal, isn't it? Like
It's very fast. Yeah, I used to go on changenow.io.
Yeah.
And they're very good, you know, they don't make mistakes, and they got good support, you know, 24/7. But this swap is so fast, mate. It's unbelievable. It's like maybe 10 seconds or something. Well, on Change Now, I think it's fast, you know, but still takes a couple of minutes, like 3-4 minutes. And it's
I
very
don't like the ones that take half an hour and stuff, and you're waiting, and
Yeah.
you're wondering.
Yeah.
But that's usually Ethereum, mate. I mean, most other things, when I go on Change Now, it doesn't take long. Even Ethereum doesn't take too long. It depends if they have liquidity of their own, you know. That's also most of the time the problem. But
Yeah, well,
hey, Victor Walker, was very nice to meet you, man. I mean, I know you guys, and I'm going to go and watch the rest of the Formula One qualification.
Yeah.
Oh, good to meet you too, mate.
Yeah, you too.
No, it's been good. Been good having you on. Thanks for coming on, Skippy. It's been a pleasure chatting to you.
Yeah, it was great, mate. Thanks.
I've got to go do a few chores as well.
That's
Okay,
okay.
so you guys have a good day, mate.
You too. Take
How do
care.
I log out on this one?
There's a leave button up the top.
Yeah, press the leave button, then you go.
Oh yeah, I see that. So I'll press that. I'll see you
That's
later.
right. See you, bud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave Crypto Psycho by himself.
Yeah, I'm going to stay up here with Escobar. So Escobar's still here. No, G Evan's still here. G Evan can't actually speak. Escobar had to leave. So I've got 64 people. I've got 64 people in the chat. What I might do is post.
How many people were listening?
There's 64 people listening right now.
Oh, right.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna post in the live feed.
Yeah. Come and have a chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna post. Oh, I can't post in the live feed, can I? It's not. I can.
No,
I can.
You have to.
I can. No, I've posted in the chat. So right, okay. So if anyone wants to jump up, if anyone wants to jump up and have a chat, if you click that link, that invites you into this broadcast, so you can come and have a natter if you want.
Yeah, don't leave Crypto Psycho by himself. I've just got to do a few chores.
Listen, I don't mind. I mean, I'm used to it. I used to do a lot of Telegram spaces, and I'd literally talk to myself for like an hour before someone came in. You start asking questions and then answering them yourself, and that can get quite worrying.
Yeah, it's sort of like I was metal detecting the other day, and I was metal detecting for about 20 minutes and forgot my machine wasn't on.
Oh shit!
And I realised this is very quiet.
Yeah, you're not getting any beeps.
And I was like, oh, I hadn't turned it on.
Do you ever find any gold out where you live?
We found gold sovereigns, yeah. Gold sovereigns, but not actually gold nuggets. It's more of a relic hunting machine.
Yeah. So that'll have been from the early days when people were like
gold
using
sovereigns, walking up to the Kalgoorlie gold rush in 1800s and stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Metal detecting the old ruins.
It's quite therapeutic gold prospecting. I did it with my dad, and I just went off on my own, and I'm in my own world, walking
Did you
around.
make sure it was turned on?
Yeah, the guy had it set up for us, and a couple of this. I walked up this dried up creek, and I followed it right up, and it were all stones and cobbles and stuff. And I got to a point, and someone had made what looked like an arrow in the shape of stones. I thought, this looks interesting. I thought maybe someone buried the gold, and they left a little mark. They left a little marker. So I followed this arrow, and I'm walking, and I come to this tree, and I'm beeping. And I got to this tree, and it was going absolutely mental. It was going berserk, and I started digging, and it was just a load of iron filings. I think someone was just taking the piss.
Oh,
Loads of bits of iron, but they
Yeah.
just scattered it everywhere. And I think so. They've either done that as like a detour, and the gold is further down underneath,
yeah.
or they've done it just to basically take the mick and waste someone's time.
No, we found some pretty cool stuff. My oldest coin I found was a cartwheel penny, 1797, I think. Cartwheel penny. They only made it for 1 year, so it's a 1700s coin. They called it cartwheel penny.
That's going to be worth some money because my dad collects coins. He collects.
Yeah, ask
stamps,
me about
coins.
the cartwheel penny.
Is that like that'll be a proper Aussie penny though, won't it?
No, it got brought over. It was made for 1 year, and they made it too big and realised it was too expensive because the coin was so big.
Is that from the UK then?
Yeah, and
Whoa.
I forgot the procedure how they made it, but
Have you still got it?
a cartwheel penny. Yeah, I'll go get it and see if we can just like do a little treasure show.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah. So for anyone listening in on the live, I've pasted a link into the chat section on Twitter or on X. So if you click that, that'll bring you into the stream if you wanna come up and you don't have to go on camera either. Like you can turn your camera off. But if you want to come up and have a banter, feel free, because I know Crypto Walker's got to jump off in 2 ticks, so I don't really want to carry on talking to myself because I reckon it'll be quite boring, to be honest. Conversation with 2 people is ideal, I'd say. Conversation with 1 person is bordering on getting moved into some kind of asylum. Although I have got music in the background, which is pretty cool. But yeah, if you've not checked out Layer 1X yet, go to l1xapp.com, and that's where that's what you're seeing here. That is l1xapp.com. So it's going to be pretty interesting. The full mainnet goes live on the 2nd of April. Token generation event, and I'm going to be doing a live space. So from Saturday, so hang on, let me get the date up. So from Saturday the 30th, which is a week today, I'm going to be starting a live space, and I'm going to be running it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all the way through to Tuesday. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be awake for 3 days, but I'm going to have hopefully a bit of help to bring people in.
It's probably very hard to see because it's a very old coin, but we've got a little treasure show, so we're gonna.
You're on full screen, so
we've got 4 little treasures to see before I go, and we'll reveal a little treasure each time because I've got quite a bit of treasure.
Nice.
So this one's hard to see. I'll try and get it on an angle. It's because it's so old.
It looks like a poker chip. Black.
So.
Is that the? Have you not even attempted to clean it up? Is that just the original color?
Yeah, you can't really clean this one up because it's so old. It's the ground sort of polished it a little bit, and it's I can't remember the person that's sitting on it with the fork, but underneath 1797 the date.
I bet that's got some serious value to it.
I would have had some serious stories to tell as well. Because I found it in WA.
It is a big coin. It's a big coin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely not Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's quite big.
But yeah, it's hard to sort of see that one. But I'll show you something else that we're. So I dug a horse and cart number plate. Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh,
awesome.
it's in reverse because of the camera, but I can kind of.
Yeah, it says Green Hills Road Board 1908.
Oh, nice.
So that was on a horse and cart.
So they had number plates back then.
Yeah, back in the day in 1908.
Yeah, advertising it. Green. Have you googled it? Green Hills.
Green Hills, WA. Yeah. That they can fetch from like 700 to $1,000 for people that want horse and cart number plates, just digging it out of the ground. But I just like revealing history before it's gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, really, you probably wouldn't know about that company, would you, back then, unless you found that.
Yeah, Green Hills is a place. That's not the company, and it was just road board.
So where's Green Hills?
Green Hills is sort of like you go into
Near where you are.
yeah, probably about an hour further.
Yeah.
It's like you're going out further. Now, in the 1800s, for some reason, they love their buckles, their cricket buckles and sport buckles for some reason. And I dug this one. It was pretty deep.
Oh,
This
that's
was
nice.
a penny farther racing bike buckle.
Yeah.
1800.
That's
Now look at
pretty.
the detail, and like they made stuff so awesome back then. You just don't get stuff like this now. That goes on your belt buckle.
Yeah.
Like imagine just walking around with that in the 1800s. Like, oh, I've got a penny farthing buckle.
Yeah, and this is what you don't get in an official Layer 1X stream, innit?
No.
You don't get this in a Layer 1X official live.
Yeah, there you go. We got the layer one above it. It's like,
Yeah, you got the Layer 1X belt buckle. Let's go.
I need the belt buckle, and I got one more because for some reason they really love cricket, and it was always about cricket. So, belt buckle.
Nice.
Has
Has that still got the backing on where you could still use it today as a belt buckle?
Well, you could just a little bit. It's a little bit fragile.
Yeah. So it's worn away on the back.
A little bit fragile, but sometimes you can get them. Depends if they're in sand or they're in really hard gravel and stuff. Sand sort of preserves the coin really well, and doesn't wear it out, and you can see really nice detail.
No, that's nice. I like that.
Well, yeah, a little bit of treasure report on the L1X app.
Yeah, well, I think that could be a weekly segment, couldn't it, or a monthly segment? The Walker's monthly treasure report.
Yeah, well, I've got enough for quite a few weeks. Really, I've got like half a museum.
Yeah, that's cool. Now you get off now, bro. I'll post. I've posted a chat. I've posted in the general chat if anyone else wants to jump up.
Yeah.
I'll probably give it 5-10 minutes, and if no one jumps up, I'll probably go and call it a day.
Yeah, don't leave Crypto Cycle all alone. Have a little chat about anything. Really, I just revealed a bit of treasure. Maybe someone wants to talk about some treasure and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a mate who's someone I speak to who's got another project, and it's a gold. It's basically a token, but it's got real utility. It's a gold mine in America, he basically you get your profit share of his gold mine by owning the token. But he's found some amazing stuff because he's excavating old quarries, new quarries, and he's found some good stuff as well.
Actually, I've got my mates found the gold sovereign, but I found a real old silver silver sort of florin sort of ones.
An old florin.
Yeah, I'll reveal that one for the last news for today. Yeah, I've got a couple of cool little things to show you. Just to put the icing on the cake. These are 1 florin 2 shillings, 1901.
Oh,
hang on.
my dad would love that. 1 florin, 2 shillings.
1901. It's hard to sort of see the.
Now, I can see the embossing on it. Can't really read. Nice.
So these are all in the ground, you know. So you're revealing history of before it's just put concrete over it with houses.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? When you can dig up something like that, then you start thinking about thinking about the person that had it last. Like, what were they doing? Yeah. What job did they have? How did they earn it?
Oh,
were they looking? When did they realize they dropped it?
This would have like been quite. That would have been quite valuable for someone to drop that. That would have been many weeks of work, I reckon. Now this one's the icing on the cake just for today. It's a really nice badge that I dug.
Whoa!
This is Vigilance 1800 WA military.
Now that is nice. Have you never took that anywhere to like a museum or anything, or?
Well, not really. We dug a few of them, but I think they're valued about $1,000. We dug about 20 of them. But,
you've got about 20 of them.
Oh, me and my mate, yeah. But Vigilance, you Google Vigilance and it's got the swan on it.
Yeah.
And it's they're really look at the back of it. It's in different parts.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
But yeah, it's I really like that one. It could, you put layer 1X in the middle and we could put on the hat,
Yeah, it's got the crown up there, hasn't it?
We need the crown for there we go, the crown on top of layer 1X.
Yeah, the crown and glory. So what has that got a year on it?
Yeah, about this would be in the 1800s era. When WA sort of was, so it's got the swan, the black swan on it, and Vigilance. Have a little Google up on what the Vigilance says.
Yeah,
they're really rare, but it's really cool to come across those type of things. Anyway, the things you do when you're not on your computer.
Exactly. And I need to do more. I need to do more of that. I need to do stuff not on my computer.
And Layer 1X can help us do that later.
It is. L1X can make it all happen. Well, we don't need to be here 24/7. I mean, I'm kind of when I'm going to do that 72-hour space, that's going to be hard work.
But it's more about you don't have to do the normal work that you've been going to work, do your normal job. That can go out the window.
Yeah, exactly. We can do all this fun stuff. You
can drive the car off the cliff.
Exactly. Listen, dude, you get off. You get on with your day. Don't feel guilty about leaving me on my own here, talking to myself. You go.
All right, bud. Have a goodie, and I'll speak to you a bit later.
Yeah, and I'll catch you later in the chat, maybe, or whatever.
And see you to everyone that's watching and listening, and join Crypto Psycho with the link up the top. He's added up there, and have a bit of a yarn about any questions you have.
Yeah, no worries. Catch you later, dude.
See you, bud.
See you, bud. Bye. In fact, I'll take you off the live stream there because you were full on. So, Crypto Walker has left the building. We're 2 hours in. We've got 66 people listening in or watching in on this stream. So out of 66 people, there's got to be one person that speaks. Maybe one person come on camera. Maybe, who knows? Now, I'm in the Discord chat for L1X as well. And there's people actively talking in the Discord chat. So there's community there, but no one is coming up to speak, which is a dying shame. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, indeed. But if you've not heard of L1X, I don't want to repeat. But it's a layer 1 blockchain. It's the first ever truly interoperable chain. So connect to any net. It can connect to any blockchain. Doesn't matter what it is. I mean, it's connected to 8 right now. 9 coming. Well, yeah, 9 in the next month or so before the Bitcoin halving. But I know there's a couple of more blockchains in discussions. So yeah, it's got like 85% of all TVL across all chains right now. So it's growing at an exponential rate, and it goes live on the 2nd of April. So not too long, roughly in a week from now. The plan is I'm going to have the Monday off work, and I'm going to start a live space like this. I'm going to run it from Saturday morning right through probably until Tuesday morning. Then I can transition into the official Twitter space, what I presume will be happening by the L1X team. That's the plan. Now, if that's possible or not, I don't know, because that's like a long time with no sleep. So I might need a little bit of help. Skip it. Oh, the guy we had up before as well, he was called Skippy. So Layer 1X is an Australian blockchain company. So the founder is called Kevin Coutinho. He's part Indian, part Portuguese, living in Perth, Western Australia. And if you're ever in town, you can actually go into the offices as well. They've got like they've got head offices in the CBD, and they've got roughly, I think they've got about 60 employees worldwide. 20 of those, roughly 20, are in Perth CBD, and then they've got I think they've got about 15 full stack developers, which is quite low for like a blockchain of this size. So that's why resources are pretty stretched sometimes. So as we grow, as we go live and people start using and adopting the chain, then more people will, obviously more developers will come in and work with Layer 1X. But for now, got a pretty tight knit team and getting a lot accomplished. And if you look at the L1X app, you can see just the user interface is like one of the big things that they're trying to get right, make it as streamlined as possible for people to use. In fact, I'm just going to put my logo back up. So for anyone that's watching as well, if you'd be so kind to have give me a follow on X, and also if you share this space out there as well. I mean, Twitter does a really good job, I'll be honest. I'm just going to put my logo back up. I wished I could center it more in the top corner. It's a bit low down for me, but it's all right. So I'm actually streaming this on YouTube, Facebook, here, I should say, and then also on Kick as well, which is something I'm new to. I've not really used before, so I'm trying to stream it on TikTok too, but I don't really have a following on TikTok, so I'm trying to get it up to over 1,000. Then I can stream on there too, because I know TikTok's quite big for crypto as well. I'm just inviting someone up onto the live space. Probably a little bit shy. Some people are camera shy, and I'm like, well, you don't need to come on camera. Like, you can literally just speak. But some people are busy as well. Life gets in the way, doesn't it? Sometimes some people jump into stuff like this, like live streams or Twitter spaces, and it's more like a podcast. So you're just listening to conversation, what people are up to. But I'm just going to share. Hang on, let's replace the screen a little second. Just going to jump to the L1X account. So this is the Layer 1X account. So if you've not heard of them, like maybe go give them a follow and do a little bit of research on them. And again, it's introducing crosstalk, which is bridgeless interoperability between EVM and non-EVM chains. Transaction speeds are 100,000 transactions a second. The actual fee themselves are like sub pennies. Now, when you do swaps, you still pay the native transaction fees. So, like if you're going from say Binance to Avalanche, you pay the fees associated with those chains. But because it interacts with fewer contracts, the cost and the speed of the swaps is ultimately a lot faster and a lot cheaper. And because it's interacting with fewer contracts, it's also a lot safer too, because it doesn't use bridges. So in fact, yeah, I'm still here. See, I did this space like I was being spontaneous with it, because do you know when you've got an actual life and you do stuff in real life, which I do stuff in real life as well. I thought, okay, I'll see who's available, get a couple of people up, because it's hard to plan. Sometimes it's easier to do things last minute because you can get people where they've got time to just give a little bit of the time. So I thought I'd just do a space, see who's going to come up and jump in. And luckily, Skippy and Walker could jump in, but I think for the best part, most people are pretty busy. So right now there's an airdrop campaign going on. So they're currently working with Interact campaign, and by doing swaps on chain, you can earn L1X coins. You actually, because we're going through the Interact, you sign up with Interact, and you complete quests. Some of them are really simple, like following Layer 1X on Twitter, following them on Discord, following them on Telegram. You get XP points, and then do cross-chain swaps as well. So you do like swaps excluding Ethereum, and then you do swaps including Ethereum. And the ones excluding Ethereum, you get XP points. The ones that you use Ethereum, you get a lot more XP points, because that's going to be basically covering things like the gas you're going to pay for doing the swaps. So you're going to benefit by earning L1X coins, and the more you do, the more points you're going to get, which results in earning more L1X coins. So, and there's plenty content on as well. So like this here, what you're looking at now. In fact, what am I sharing? I'm sharing the right screen. Yeah. So the guy on the right, Kevin Coutinho, he's the founder of Layer 1X. So if you start looking at videos, start looking through Twitter, start looking through the YouTube, there's a lot of content showing you everything about the back end, the front end. Like this one's talking about block rewards and transaction fees. This was yesterday. There's previous ones talking about the nodes, like if you want to be an event listener node or a full validator node, if you want to get a node, telling you everything about the nodes. And then one of the big ones previously was talking about the virtual machine, which is telling you all about the under the hood, if you will, of how L1X actually works. And yeah, so it's worth going through a lot of the old videos too. There's a lot of them, and I've done an awful lot of content as well. I think on my YouTube channel, I think I've done like over, I'd say probably over 120 videos thereabouts. At least 120 videos. I was going to jump back to the L1X app as well, if I can find where I switch. So this is the L1X app. So it's just l1xapp.com. And then here, it's got like a bit of I'd say a bit of an operating system vibe to it. And it's not a coincidence. Like on the roadmap for Layer 1X, there's going to be a Layer 1X decentralized operating system. And there's also going to be a decentralized cloud storage as well. So that's running out, I think, to 2026, 2027. And right now, this L1X app is just like a one-stop shop for everything you need. And like also when you come here, you've also got the Explorer too. And Kevin's designed it so it's got more of like an inbox feel to it, like your Gmail. So you can add addresses, you've got all your transactions, and obviously stakes, balancer pools, what you've swapped, received, sent, junk. Maybe you get an airdrop. Do you know, like sometimes you'll get an airdrop from some token that you're unsure about, or you don't want to see it, so you can put that in the junk. So you don't need to leave the app itself. It's basically everything is within the app. And the app itself, what's pretty cool about it, if you go to go to the launch pad, and you can buy L1X app NFTs. So when you click on this, you choose your username. So like whatever you want to type in, the $220, like every month, I think they go up in value like 10%. So they're $220 right now. And this acts as like it's your NFT, but it also doubles up as it's access to your digital identity, but it's also like a profit sharing too, because the L1X app is a decentralized app and it's owned by the NFT holders. So all the revenue that's generated through the L1X app, it gets distributed to the holders of the NFTs. And the NFTs themselves, they're the usernames. But they're also going to be like your web address too. So because L1X is kind of flying under the radar right now, you can potentially get whatever name that you want to get, and you can use that as like your payment address. So like instead of having like your address to send funds to, you can have that set up as your payment address. It's going to be your website as well, and it's also integrating all your different socials too. So I'm going to go to these space cards. So like if you come to the L1X app, it basically tells you everything you need to know about what it is, what it entails, what the benefits are, what opportunities you've got. Like the L1X app itself is going to have streaming from within it. You're going to be able to connect all your different social platforms as well. Let's click on this. So these are like examples of like your space card applications. So say if you had a username, when they come to that username, each profile, you can create a different like setting for your different space cards. So you can have one for like your social media, you can have one for business, you can have one like for whatever it is you've got. Like you could be part of a club, you could have one for gaming, and it basically just shows what's in that space card and nothing else. And you can control who sees what, how long they see it for. There's a lot of pretty cool features that are attached with having the L1X app username. But for me, it was a case of acquiring as many of these usernames as I can, because once Layer 1X gets the network effect and people start to use it in mass, in scale, having these usernames, like you look at the ETH ENS names, like to get something unique, one of them, you've got to start going to multiple characters. Like right now, you can put in like pretty short names, like 3-4 letter names, and the chances are there's a good opportunity where you can get them. I don't know, you put someone's like Web3, I presume's gone, so that's already been sold. Dgen, is that available? That's sold. My name's sold because someone bought it before me. Someone's obviously bought Ethereum. Someone's obviously bought Bitcoin. Polkadot's available. So, but the point is, like, you can have, I don't know, Jimmy. Let's try Jimmy. So you can have short names. There's people that haven't actually taken the names yet, and it's going to get to a point where that'll start going. The names will start going pretty quickly as the network effects start kicking in, and at some point in the not too distant future, there's going to be NFT marketplace as well, where you can then start trading these little usernames too. So, but I'll not go into too much detail. It's easy if you just want to check it out. So just head over to L1X app, and you can basically read everything you need to know about Layer 1X from there. There's also this staking platform too. So when you're here, you can actually stake your stable coins and the native tokens of the chain. So like right now, this is like on a 24-month, but you can earn like 21% APR on quite a lot of the chains, pretty much. Like I mean, like even Ethereum, like you can earn 12% APR if you want to do staking ETH for 2 years. But if you do want to drop that down to like 3 months, you're getting 5% on ETH, which is, to be honest, right, the returns on this are more than if you're. I think if you're a validator for Ethereum, I don't even think you earn 5% rewards on Ethereum being a validator. But like even like if you look at these like 9% on a stable coin, is pretty high on like a 3 month lockup period. I might have someone else coming into the chat. I'll see. Do you know what? I'm absolutely spitting feathers. I'm so thirsty. I actually appreciate everyone for sticking around, because I were gonna just jump off, but I thought I'd just run through the L1X app a little bit just to see if anyone jumps in, and that isn't the case as of yet. So I'm gonna give it probably another 5 minutes, and then in 5 minutes I'll just wrap it up and do another space another time. But just so you know, Layer 1X full mainnet goes live on the 2nd of April, which is a week on Tuesday. So from Saturday morning next week, I'm going to be doing a live space, and that is going to be running. I'm going to run it until Tuesday. I'm going to run it until full mainnet TGE goes live on Tuesday. So I'm actually having a day off work. I'm going to be sleep deprived. I might be a little bit delirious. Hopefully I'm going to get some help from people, because it's probably a little bit too much to do a live space for 72 plus hours. I don't even know if the software will keep going, I'll be honest. Where are you, bro? So as I'm just waiting for someone to hop in, the starting market cap for Layer 1X is $22 million. And if you think about what it actually does, it connects all blockchains. So it's not really competing with blockchains. It's kind of uniting them. So like, as it's connected to Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Polygon, Fantom, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Optimism, Bitcoin coming up in the next month or so, I think, before the halving, apparently. So right now, like that's like 85% of all TVL across all chains. And if you put your liquidity onto Layer 1X, if you're a project on Solana, for instance, you put your liquidity onto Layer 1X, that project is not only on Solana, it's on every other chain it's connected to with one liquidity pool. So anyone can buy it from any of the connected chains. And the way they'll do it is a pretty neat feature. It's a little iframe widget. That iframe widget goes on your website. So if you've got a, I don't know, if you've got a meme coin on Solana, for instance, and you've got this iframe widget on your website, you can direct people to your site from any chain, and they can then jump in. They can connect the wallet, and you can swap BSC directly to your token, or from AVAX to your token, or from Ethereum to your token, and it'll happen in a single transaction on chain without a bridge in typically under 20 seconds. And the gas fees are the lowest you'll ever pay, because the gas fees, because they don't use a bridge, they're interacting with fewer contracts. So because they're interacting with fewer contracts, they're not only cheaper, but they're also faster as well. And because there's no bridge involved, they're safer as well, because you're in full custody. So when you send your asset from one chain to the other, until that asset arrives at that destination, you're in complete you have complete ownership of that asset. You've not lost custody of it. And if anything goes wrong, the transaction gets reverted and it comes back into your wallet. And that's pretty neat. So in the light of all of that, and starting at a $22 million market cap, think of the ramifications for what this brings. Like if you think about like different DeFi protocols, like you've got currently you've got like different dexes or different aggregators on different chains, and they might offer some kind of lending protocol or staking. So they might offer some kind of lending or staking, and they're limited to typically the chain that they're on. Where Layer 1X, if you had some kind of lending protocol that connected with Layer 1X, and you were staking, say, I don't know, USDC, and you were staking on some protocol on a Binance Smart Chain, for instance, and the way Layer 1X works, it has event listener nodes, which are a bit like an oracle. So they do the same thing. They're always listening, looking out on what's on different chains, what's happening, transactions, and if a better deal came up on, say, a different protocol on a different chain, that smart contract would then remove it from one chain to redeploy it onto another chain, and you don't need to do anything. It can basically track the highest APR across chains. So you'll always have the best deals that on the protocols that connect with Layer 1X. So that's just one kind of aspect of it. So for DeFi, what Layer 1X offers, because of all this interoperability on these different chains, is crazy. And then the same with like NFTs. Like, say if you had a gaming NFT, but you also wanted to sell it as well. So typically, if you've got a NFT for sale on a marketplace, like that leaves your wallet and it goes into a contract, and you can't do anything with it. But with the Layer 1X and its capabilities, you could have this NFT for sale on Magic Eden, you could have it for sale on Blur, you could have it for sale on OpenSea, Tofu NFT marketplace, while you're playing it in game. And you could be playing that in game, and then it's still for sale at the same time, and someone can buy it, and then once they've bought it, then that'd leave the game that you're playing, and you've still sold it at the same time. So you can have full use of your NFT while it's being sold. So there's a lot of and then you start looking at like the gaming aspect of it too, like having an NFT, and you can then take that NFT and you can move it to another. You can use that NFT on another chain. There's a lot of different applications, and in all honesty, a lot of the innovation, what can be done with Layer 1X, it's probably not even been thought of yet, because that could be like me or you, or some innovative developer that's like, if only you could do this, if you could be multi-chain. Well, you can be multi-chain now, so definitely worth checking out. And again, this Layer 1X isn't live yet. It's going to be live on the 2nd of April. I'm going to put in. Oh, I'm not logged in, so I can't do that. Account. I am logged in. And if you also as well, if you missed the public sale, if you've only just finding out about Layer 1X now, full TGE goes live, so everyone can buy it on the 2nd of April. But they have got a balancer pool, multi-chain balancer pool, which is open right now, where you can still contribute to the balancer pool. So if you want to provide liquidity, you can do that right up until launch. And currently, this is what they've raised so far. So 205k almost in USDT on Binance Smart Chain, 220k USDC on Ethereum, and then just over 100k across on USDC, USDT on Binance and Ethereum. So you can actually contribute to this. So if you want to do that, well, you say you put $1,000 in, you get a $500 in the stable coin and then $500 worth of L1X coins. So it's a way to participate at the public sale price, even though the public sale price is finished. So maybe something worth considering. But yeah, so anyone that's not followed Layer 1X yet, probably worthwhile just checking them out. Just even if you don't want to get involved, just kind of keeping tabs on what they do, because I think you'll be quite surprised of like the traction that they're going to get and how quickly they're going to get noticed on the in Web3 when protocols and projects start building. They have got quite a lot of projects already on board. One of them is called Omchain. That's a private blockchain based in Turkey. They're working with the Turkish government, where the residents of Istanbul are going to be on the Layer 1X, using the Layer 1X's infrastructure. So there's 15 million people that are coming online, going to be using L1X as the engine underneath through Omchain, and this is like a test pilot for Turkey. So if that goes well, that'll be rolled out across the country of Turkey. And then if that goes well, that could be rolled out onto multiple countries around the world. And this is only possible because of the L1X capabilities and what it can do. And they're also working with HealthLink, which is part of the Singapore government, and that's all to do with bringing patient records online as well. And again, these are like early stages, which if these are successful, these could get rolled out to multiple countries. So there's a lot of, with Layer 1X, there's a lot of Web 2 applications, a lot of real life applications. What Layer 1X is basically the engine, what allows it all to work. So on top of like the DeFi plays, the gaming benefits, the NFT benefits, the Web 2 stuff is the ones that gets me interested, because these are potentially bringing on board millions of users without them knowing it. Like, this is just like back end tech. So it's pretty interesting. Well, this has been going for 2 hours, 30 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up because everyone's busy. Everyone's busy. Time. Treasure it, because it goes pretty quick, and the older you get, the faster it goes. So I appreciate every single one of you that's tuned in. 70 people. I hope most of you speak English, because otherwise you've just been listening to some guy speaking gibberish for the last 2 hours. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Give me a follow if you can. Give L1X a follow if you can, and turn your if you didn't mind being part of this stream, turn your notifications on as well, because I will be doing more. And I don't think I'm going to get one out in the next 5 or 6 days, but a week from now, I'm going to be starting my 4-day stream, which I've not told the wife about yet. I can't imagine that going down too well. And I don't know if this software will support a 4-day stream non-stop. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. And I shall catch you guys on the next one. So take care.